Hey everybody, it is me, Mike Vanderpool, and I am the Visual Communication Graphic Design faculty member here at Northwest State Community College. I want to talk to you today about a course that we have available in the fall, CIS 129 Web Page Development. Here's the syllabus, hot off the presses. This course is going to be a redesign from previous courses. It was originally an online course, then moved face-to-face so I could do some work on it, and now we're going to be porting it back over into the online world. Why is this an online class? Number one, I think because you will deal with potentially working in this environment remotely. So some of the things that I'm making sure that we cover in the class are how to work in a remote environment. We'll go over some of the tools that you would use there, and then also I think with my background in instructional design as it relates to online learning, I think taking this class as a first semester course will do a really nice job of preparing you for any other online learning experiences that you may have. So how's this course structured? I'm not going to get into that right now. What I do want to get into is what the course covers. Basically, we're looking at a few things here. How the web works, creating basic web pages, including links and images, doing some stuff with scripting, some forms, being able to update existing web pages, and then getting into responsive web design, and also working with a content management system such as WordPress. It's going to be a lot of hands-on activities. Even though it is an online class, there is going to be an expectation that you're doing something weekly, participating through some of the assignments that we have. You will need a computer, obviously. You'll need an internet connection, and you're also going to have the ability to produce something similar to this, like where you're presenting your work or the file that you're building, the site that you're building, and talking about it a little bit. So that's something else. If you have questions about that, we can definitely answer those. Please just email me at mvanderpool@northweststate.edu, and we can answer any questions that you have. But course is broken down into approximately 7 modules. There will be video content from yours truly, kind of setting up each module, setting up each topic, going through, breaking some stuff down before we actually get into the nuts and bolts of it. We'll use a lot of web resources, W3 Schools, CodePen, all stuff that you'll have access to and is free. There is no textbook required for this class, so that's nice. Everything that we need we can find online. The issue is there's so much of it online that the way I'm building this class and structuring it is so that it kind of makes sense for people who are coming into this class potentially with zero web development experience. So by the end of this class, you will be able to build a web page, you'll be able to build a website, and you'll be able to update websites for other people, which hopefully makes you a little bit more employable than the person next to you. So that said, I'll get into a little bit more of the details of the expectations in the class. If anybody's interested, being present, right? Even though it's an online course and it's asynchronous, which means that you don't always have to be at the same place at the same time. It's required that you're engaging and present when you are working on some stuff. There'll be a Slack channel set up for us to have a discussion. There'll be an expectation that you're checking in and doing the weekly activities as part of the attendance of the class. And just like everything else you're going to get out of this, what you put into it. I think that some of the basics that we cover within web design, web page development, include how the internet works, how the World Wide Web works, because there are two different things. How browsers work, how files are transferred, how we locate things across the net, all that stuff. No matter what you're going to do with your life, I think is relevant. No matter what career you end up in. The digital world is not going away, and the more that you know about it, the more you are able to take advantage of all that it has to offer. So we're at the 5-minute mark here in this video. Again, you'll be watching videos, you'll be doing stuff. You'll be communicating through Slack, and really, I think that I'm excited because as a restructuring of the course, because technology is always changing, and there's some new things that have come up. CSS Grid being something that's relatively new. I think that this will be a great opportunity for us to get to know each other, in a digital environment. It'll also, set a real nice foundation for anybody who is going to continue down the road of visual communication, graphic design, and even somebody who decides to go into computer programming. This is the foundation of front-end development. This is the foundation of user interface design. HTML and CSS and the little bit of JavaScript, front-end JavaScript that we get into, are all really foundational pieces of being a well-rounded designer / full-stack developer, depending on which world that you plan to play in. So again, Mike Vanderpool. If you have any questions, hit me up as soon as you can. mvanderpool@northweststate.edu. Have a great day.